Hello, this is Geezer Al. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout London. I've got about a half a dozen major side quests left, so I'm trying to wrap up the things that are in Westminster, and we need to go to the pub.
One more up-and-comer peasant.
All right, we're looking for somebody named Charles. Oh, there he is. Hey, Charles.
Just what the doctor ordered. I was just telling my friend how desperate I need for a young pair of legs to lend an old man a hand. Is today my lucky day?
Sure is. I'll do anything for money. Yeah, why not?
My friend, let me assure you, favors can bring fortune beyond vulgar wealth. However, since money is what you want, then it's providence, as I am a wealthy man.
So what do you need, Charles?
The youth of these days, so jaded. No catch, just a brisk walk to a postal depot in Croydon to fetch a letter I posted a very long time ago. Not very exciting, I know, but I'd be ever so grateful. I'd go myself, but my hip is busted. So what do you say? Help out an old man?
Intelligence. What? I have more than one intelligence? Yeah. So maybe it's just glitched. Let me take something to boost my intelligence. Intelligence +2, charity. Clarity classic.
Just make sure you don't pass out.
Just what the doctor ordered. Not very exciting.
All right. Interesting. So now it changed. So you moved after the war?
Unlikely. A truly desolate place. Nihilistic wasteland shrine to nihilism. I dread to think of what it's like now. I've only moved once. Ironically, into the Chinese consulate building. Now, I've been a proud Westie my entire life.
So why would it be ironic to move into the Chinese consulate building?
Oh, well, it's actually rather simple. You'll just have to read my memoirs and find out.
It'd only be ironic if you were a spy.
It's not what it looks like. Well, whatever you think, it's not. You have to understand the pre-war era was a little more complex than the contemporaneous era. Look, I think it'd be best if we just stuck to our original agreement, with the caveat of your discretion, of course.
All right, I'm sure your friends would love to hear all about it. I'll tell you what, since you're an old fella, how about I lend you my young legs? Even though they're probably younger than you, even though I'm a geezer.
Okay. Just keep your voice down. Here's some money. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to forget I ever meeting you.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
What? Well, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's try this again. Let's go talk to Charles, see if we can get a different route through the dialogue. Hey, Charles.
Just what the doctor ordered. I was just telling my friend.
Okay, I'll do anything for money.
My friend let me, however.
All right, what do you need?
The youth of these days, no catch. Just a brisk walk to a postal depot in Croydon. The fettered letter I posted a very long time ago.
Okay.
Not very exciting, I know. But I'd be ever so grateful. I'd go myself, but my hip is busted. So what do you say? Help out an old man?
All right. Fine. What does this letter look like?
Excellent. It's a manila envelope, size of an A4, about the thickness of a framed photo of the Queen. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Let me know when you've got it, and we'll discuss remuneration and expenses.
All right, return to sender.
No bugs, no dirt.
It must be horrible to
creepy
live in
place
places
is
without
this?
luxury.
Yeah, there you go. I knew we'd been there.
Do you just make a noise?
Well, Jack took care of him before I even knew what was going on.
Don't root around in my pockets when I'm sleeping.
And I forgot to make the quest active, didn't I? Yep. Okay, find the letter. Oh, the sorting room keys, okay. McAndrew's letter. Confidential, top secret. Subject, Operation Feng Shui. I trust this correspondence finds you in good health amidst the chaos that engulfs our once great nation. Enclosed within this manila envelope, you will discover critical information pertaining to Operation Feng Shui, a venture of utmost importance to the future stability of our great nation. As our forces continue to traverse the soon-to-be desolate wasteland of America, I have compiled the following intelligence regarding troop movements, resource allocations, and potential strategic advantages within the United Kingdom. The coded messages embedded within this letter contain vital details that must be deciphered with utmost discretion. Troop movements, strategic objectives, Operation Feng Shui hinges on the successful execution of several critical missions. To maintain operational security, I've adopted this alias, Lao Wai, for the purpose of this communication. Any reference to this pseudonym should be treated with the most confidentiality. Time is of the essence, and the success of Operation Feng Shui depends on the swift and covert implementation of the closed directives. Exercise caution in disseminating this information and ensure that it reaches only the most trusted members of our faction. Remember, our survival depends on our ability to outmaneuver the opposition. May our actions pave the way for a new beginning. Yours in solidarity, Lao Wai. Okay. Return to Charles. Should I just run there? Oh, why not? It's faster than waiting for the maps to load. Mall. Oh, there's Harry Headgear. Hello, Charles.
Oh, good. You're back. Did you find it?
I did. There is, however, the small matter of payment. What? I opened that envelope. Looks like you've got an interesting past. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was a letter from a spy. Care to explain?
It's not what it looks like. Well, whatever you think, it's not. You have to understand the pre-war era was a little more complex than the contemporaneous era. Look, I think it'd be best if we just stuck to our original agreement, with the caveat of your discretion, of course.
Pre-war can stay pre-war for an added price.
Okay. Just keep your voice down. Here's some money. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to forget I ever meeting you.
Where they keeping all the dust?
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
All right, 400 tickets. Why not? All right, well, so much for our quick quest for Charles McAndrew, who turned out to be a spy. I think I have... No. There's one more quest in Westminster, but I couldn't do it because it's only available if you blow up the London Eye for the 10-penny quest, which I didn't do. So that means we're done with Westminster quests, and I'll pick up another one next time. Thanks for watching. This is Geezer Al. Bye.
People haven't...